And now that we are done with the 4 non-degenerate conic sections, ngayon naman ay pag-uusapan natin ang recognizing the equation and important characteristics of the different types of conic sections. Balikan natin yung mga standard equations ng mga conic sections na na-discuss natin in the previous videos. So, una yung circle. So, yung standard equation niya, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So, may h and k kapag wala sa origin yung center ng circle. And magiging x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared kapag nasa origin yung center ng circle. So, magiging equal to 0 yan. So, magiging ganito siya. Next is parabola. Yung standard equation niya, x minus h squared is equal to 4p times y minus k, or y minus k squared is equal to 4p times x minus h. So, kapag ang naka-squared is itong x minus h, so ibig sabihin either opening upward or downward yung parabola. So, pag positive, ibig sabihin, positive yung 4p, ibig sabihin siya ay opening upward, and kapag negative naman, opening downward. And kapag y minus k ang naka-squared, so ibig sabihin either opening to the right or to the left yung parabola. So, kapag positive 4p, so opening to the right, and then negative naman is opening to the left. So, sa ellipse, x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1, or x minus h squared over b squared plus y minus k squared over a squared is equal to 1. Dito, titingnan natin kung sino yung may mas malaking value ng denominator. Kung mas malaki yung denominator ng x minus h squared, so ibig sabihin, isa siyang horizontal ellipse. And kapag y minus k squared, yung mas malaki yung denominator, so ibig sabihin, isa siyang vertical ellipse. Next is sa hyperbola. X minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1, or y minus k squared over b squared minus x minus h squared over a squared is equal to 1. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, almost same sila ng ellipse. Yung operation lang yung nagkaiba sa kanila. So, sa hyperbola, check natin kung sino ba yung naunang numerator or yung positive na numerator. So, dito, ang naunang numerator or yung nag-positive na numerator ay x minus h squared. So, ibig sabihin, ito siyang horizontal. Sa kabila, y minus k squared yung nauna or yung nag-positive na numerator. So, ibig sabihin, siyang vertical hyperbola. Ngayon naman ay alamin natin yung mga characteristics ng conic sections given their general form. Sa circle, x and y are both squared, and then yung numerical coefficient nila ay equal. So, yung a, numerical coefficient ng x squared, and then yung c, numerical coefficient ng y squared ay equal daw sila. Sa parabola, either x or y is squared but not both, where a or c is 0. So, ibig sabihin, iisa lang yung naka-squared, either x or y. Then, sa ellipse naman, both x and y are squared, but with different coefficient, but with the same sign. And then, sa hyperbola naman, both x and y are squared, but with different signs. So, either a or c is negative. Determining what conic section is represented by the given equation can also be done by answering the guide questions below. So, unang tanong, are both variables squared? O yung x and y ba ay parehong naka-squared? So, if no, then it is a parabola. So, parabola yung pinakamadaling matandaan dahil kung iisa lang yung naka-squared na variable, so ibig sabihin, isa siyang parabola. Kung x lang yung naka-squared, then isa siyang parabola, or kung y squared lang or y lang yung naka-squared, then isa siyang parabola. Then, if yes, kung pareho daw naka-squared yung dalawang variables, then proceed to the next test. Do the squared terms have opposite signs? Kung yung x squared and y squared ay mayroong opposite signs, then isa siyang hyperbola. And if no, kung hindi opposite yung signs ng x squared and y squared, then proceed to the next test. So, next, Are the squared terms multiplied by the same number? Or kung yung numerical coefficient daw ng x squared and y squared ay equal, so if yes, it is a circle, and if not, it is an ellipse. So ngayon naman ay mag-identify tayo ng given equation kung anong conic sections ito using these guide questions. So una, y squared plus 3x minus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0. So answer natin yung second na column. Are both variables squared? So naka-squared ba daw pareho? So no. Dahil y lang yung naka-squared. According to the previous slide that we have discussed earlier, so kung iisa lang yung naka-squared, kung y lang or yung x lang yung naka-squared, so ibig sabihin isa siyang parabola. So next is 3x squared minus y squared plus 5x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Are both variables squared? So of course, yes. So 3x squared and y squared. Do the squared terms have opposite signs? Of course, yes. Dahil itong 3x squared ay positive and then yung y squared naman ay negative. So ibig sabihin isa siyang hyperbola. So next is 2x squared plus 3y squared minus 7x plus 4y is equal to 0. So are both variables squared? Of course, yes. And do the squared terms have opposite signs? Meron ba silang opposite sign? So no, dahil pareho silang positive. Are the squared terms multiplied by the same number? So no. No, dahil meron silang magkaibang value ng numerical coefficient. So 2 and 3. So hindi sila equal. So therefore, isa siyang ellipse. And next naman is x squared plus y squared minus 9 is equal to 0. Are both variables squared? Of course, yes. X squared and y squared. Do the squared terms have opposite signs? No, dahil pareho silang positive. Are the squared terms multiplied by the same number? So, yes. So, parehong 1 yung numerical coefficient na lang dalawa ng x squared and y squared. So, ibig sabihin is siyang circle. More examples tayo. Determine if the given equation is an equation of a circle, a parabola, an ellipse, or a hyperbola. First equation, x squared plus y squared minus 9 is equal to 0. So, mapansin dito na yung x and y are both squared and pareho sila ng coefficient, parehong 1. So, ibig sabihin, isa siyang circle. And the next is 3x squared minus y squared plus 5x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. So, dito, parehong naka-squared yung x and y and magkaiba yung kanilang sign. So, ibig sabihin, so positive to and then ito ay negative. Ibig sabihin, isa siyang hyperbola. Third, y squared plus 3x minus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0. So, yung pinakamadaling tandaan, pag iisa lang yung naka-squared, so yun ay parabola. Next, 2x squared plus 3y squared minus 7x plus 4y is equal to 0. So, parehong naka-squared yung x and y, and then pareho ng sign, but different coefficient, 2 and 3. Unequal yung coefficient niya. Ibig sabihin itong equation nito ay ellipse. 9x squared minus 2x plus 9y squared plus 2y is equal to 0. X and y are both squared. Same sign, positive and positive. And also, pareho rin yung kanilang numerical coefficient, which is 9. So, ibig sabihin ito ay isang circle. And last, y squared plus 8x is equal to 24. So, yung pinakamadaling tandaan, kapag isa lang yung naka-squared, so, yun ay isang parabola.